In this video, we'll be taking a look at one MLB game happening on October 20th, 2024, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game, so 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one MLB game after fully watching this video. One thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Mets vs. Los Angeles Dodgers. The National League Championship Series continues with Game 6 as the New York Mets travel back to the West Coast to face the Los Angeles Dodgers. With the Dodgers holding a 3-2 series lead, they are just one win away from securing their spot in the World Series. Meanwhile, the Mets, coming off a dominant 12-6 victory in Game 5 in New York, are hoping to extend the series to a decisive Game 7. The Dodgers now have a chance to close things out on their home turf, but the Mets are riding high on momentum after staving off elimination. New York's 12-6 win in Game 5 was a lifeline, but they remain under pressure to keep their season alive. While the Mets have shown they can compete, demonstrated by their 7-3 victory in Game 2 in Los Angeles, their pitching needs to improve significantly. The Mets have surrendered 6, 10, 8, 3, and 9 runs over the first 5 games of the series, which highlights the inconsistency in their bullpen and starting rotation. Offensively, New York has generated plenty of base runners, but their struggles with runners in scoring position have been a recurring problem. However, before this series, the Mets built momentum with strong performances, winning 3 out of 4 against the Phillies and 2 out of 3 against the Brewers. They'll need both their offense and pitching to align if they hope to force a winner-takes-all Game 7. The Dodgers failed to clinch the series in Game 5, but now get another opportunity to seal the deal in front of their home crowd. Los Angeles has been on fire offensively throughout the postseason, putting up 24 runs across their last 3 games. Although they allowed 12 runs in Game 5, the Dodgers' pitching has generally been reliable, holding opponents to 2 runs or fewer in 5 of their last 7 matchups, including games against the Mets and Padres. A key storyline for Game 6 will be the status of first baseman Freddie Freeman, who may miss the game due to an injury. If Freeman sits, the Dodgers will need other players to step up. Prior to this series, Los Angeles took 3 of 5 games from the Padres, with 2 of those victories coming via shutouts in Games 4 and 5. Their pitching depth will be tested again as they look to end this series at home. Los Angeles has 2 experienced starting pitchers left in Jack Flaherty and Shintaro Yamamoto, but neither will be available to start this game. Instead, the Dodgers must choose between Ryan Brasier or Walker Buehler to open the game, setting up a potential bullpen-heavy contest. Brasier hasn't pitched beyond 1.1 innings in either of his postseason outings, meaning if he takes the mound, the Dodgers will likely rely on several relievers. This could give the Mets an advantage, as bullpen games are notoriously difficult to manage. On the other hand, Buehler offers more length, having impressed in his last start, but his regular season struggles cannot be ignored. He finished with a 1-6 record and a 5.38 earned run average. Meanwhile, the Mets have their starter set. Sean Manaea will take the mound. Manaea has been excellent in the postseason, leading the Mets to victories in his last 2 starts, including a win over these very Dodgers. When the Mets' offense heats up, they can score in bunches, as evidenced by their 8-run explosion in the first 3 innings of Game 5. Key hitters like Mark Vientos are unlikely to struggle again after going 0-5 in the previous game, and Pete Alonso has consistently come through with home runs in crucial moments. This series has been unpredictable, with every game so far turning into a blowout, making it difficult to establish any clear rhythm between the 2 teams. Given the trend of alternating results, it wouldn't be surprising if the Dodgers pulled off an 11-3 win here. However, bullpen games can be risky, as the Dodgers will have to rely on multiple pitchers to carry them through, increasing the chances of a costly mistake. Manaea, by contrast, has been sharp recently, giving up just 11 hits and 5 earned runs across his last 17 innings while striking out 17 batters. With Manaea pitching well and the Mets riding momentum from Game 5, it's reasonable to expect New York to push this series to a Game 7. As a result, the Mets' moneyline is the recommended play for Game 6. Although Manaea pitched effectively in Game 2, it will be a challenge for him to replicate that performance. The Dodgers offense has had success against him in the past, with their current roster posting a collective .266, .329, and .494 slash line over 158 at-bats against the left-hander. Mookie Betts, in particular, has been a problem for Mania, going 1-0 for 3-4 with 3 home runs, 2 triples, and 2 doubles. Similarly, Will Smith has had his way, hitting 9 for 2-0 with a double. Los Angeles dominated left-handed pitching throughout the regular season, ranking first in OPS and total home runs against lefties while finishing 4th in batting average. However, the Mets are no slouches offensively, averaging 4.9 runs per game during the postseason, which suggests they can keep pace in a high-scoring affair. Both teams have dangerous lineups that seem capable of producing offense regardless of circumstances. Even with Vito struggling in Game 5, the Mets still managed to put up 12 runs. Meanwhile, the Dodgers generated 6 runs despite Shohei Ohtani failing to drive in any runs, proving they can score even when their stars have an off night. Given the uncertainty surrounding the Dodgers pitching and the frequency of bullpen changes, it's likely that runs will come in bunches once again. As of late Saturday, the Dodgers had yet to announce their starting pitcher, meaning whoever takes the mound will be on short rest or part of a rotating cast of relievers. This lack of rhythm in the bullpen plays into the Mets' hands, especially with Mania looking to continue his solid run of form, despite giving up 2 earned runs in his last outing against Los Angeles. So far, every game in this series has hit the over, with all 5 games surpassing the projected total. There's little reason to expect anything different in Game 6. With 2 potent offenses, inconsistent pitching, and the uncertainty surrounding the Dodgers starter, the conditions are ripe for another high-scoring game. Betting against this over trend now would seem unwise, given how consistently these teams have combined for big numbers. Expect another explosive night at the plate, making over the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.